Hi everybody. What's going on? Okay, I just want to fix y'all up here. Hey y'all. Sorry I've been gone so long. I mean, Jesus. I have so much to update you guys on. It's not even funny. I just wanted to say sorry for being MIA. I have a really good excuse for being MIA, and I'll let y'all know about all the stuff that went down blow by blow. As you can very well see, I am still pregnant. But I have graduated to a cup instead of the water bottle because it was just getting a little too gross for me. So, you know, the spitting has not subsided at all. So I have my cranberry and water here that I drink to keep myself hydrated and stuff. So today is February the 13th and today I am 13 weeks pregnant. Yes! I'm so excited. It's such a great milestone. This is my last week in the first trimester. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm just so ready for this first trimester to be over. Y'all just don't even know, honey. And so before I get into all the stuff that went on for the past couple of weeks since I've been gone, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with little baby Roper this week. Alright. Fingerprints have formed on the baby's tiny fingertips. The veins and organs are clearly visible through the still thin skin, and body is starting to catch up with the head, which makes up just a third of the body size now. If you're having a girl, she has more than 2 million eggs in her ovaries. The baby is almost 3 inches long, about the size of a pea pod, and weighs nearly an ounce. Now, Baby Center just pretty much gives you, a brief synopsis about, what's going on. I mean, it's not exact, of course, because every pregnancy and everybody is different, every baby grows differently. But right now, what they're saying this week is the last week of the first trimester. The risk of miscarriage is now much lower than early in pregnancy. Next week marks the beginning of the second trimester, a time of relative comfort for many women who see early pregnancy symptoms such as morning sickness and fatigue subside. More good news, many couples also notice a distinct libido lift around this time, which is really good because we haven't been doing anything. Because I have been very gravely ill, and I did not expect my first trimester to be so horrible, and that's just pretty much, for lack of a better word, the first trimester has been really terrible. Every single symptom known to man, known to pregnancy, I have gotten. I am now experiencing heartburn. I just started getting heartburn a couple of days ago. I did not know what the hell it was because I've never gotten heartburn in my entire life. And just to have that burn, I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't know what that was. So for the last 2 weeks, I have been in the hospital. Yes, I was in the hospital. And because I have had, my nausea took a turn for the worse. Because before I was eating very little, and it got to the point where I couldn't eat anything, and then it exacerbated to the point where I couldn't even drink water. The last straw for me was when we were riding on the interstate, I-95, and I had to do like a crazy woman dash between 2 lanes to the side of the road to vomit. Yes, embarrassing. I didn't even give a damn, to be honest with you. I was trying not to crash the car because I didn't want to vomit in my car. And so I was on the side of the road throwing up my gut, and it was so funny because we have in Florida, you know, a lot of people break down on the side of the road, and you know they really don't have, like, you know, assistance or AAA or, you know, the roadside assistance. And so the state had, well, in my area, the state has, you know, roadside assistance, like free roadside assistance. We call them road rangers. And if, you know, they just ride up and down the interstate, and if somebody's broken down, they'll see whatever, you know, what they can do to help them, you know. Because a lot of people get killed on the interstate trying to change a tire because they don't have the flares, they don't have the proper equipment to keep themselves out of harm's danger on that busy, you know, highway. And so they have the road rangers out there that help people. And while I was just on the side of the road just throwing up, the road ranger came by. I was like, "Hey folks, you guys need any help?" My husband was like, "Oh no, she's just throwing up, she's pregnant." And he's just like, "Oh, I don't have anything for that." I was like, "Ha ha ha, go away." But that evening, I think after I made my last video vlog with you all, that Friday I went to the hospital, and they gave me medicine. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as hell to take the medicine because I was just going, you know, just weighing. And then, you know, my mom was telling me about, if you guys know anything about thalidomide, in college when I was not years ago, actually like a year ago, I did a report on thalidomide, and it was a drug that they had given pregnant women who were suffering from severe nausea in the 50s, and it had like these horrible side effects. And so I was like scared as hell to take the Zofran that the man gave me. So I just decided that I wasn't going to take it, and I let the prescription expire, and I got worse. And so the very next week, which was last week, I was just in a bad way. Like, my skin was just like, I just looked crazy, like I was starving, and I couldn't move. I didn't have any energy. I just was like really sick because I was throwing up so much, and I didn't even have anything to throw up. I was just pretty much throwing up saliva, or just, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't much of anything. I just couldn't stop, you know, and it was horrible. So I got to the point where I was just sick and tired. I would have walked to the damn hospital if I could, but I was just like, I gotta go. I gotta get out. Get the hell out of here and get some help. Got to the hospital. They saw me. You know, when you're pregnant, they rush you in the back right away, and the doctor told me that I had something called hyperemesis gravidarum. And what that is, it's just two fancy words that just means a severe form of nausea and vomiting that happened during pregnancy. Hyperemesis is worse than morning sickness. It may cause a woman to have nausea or vomiting all day for many days. It may keep a woman from eating and drinking enough food or liquids. Hyperemesis usually occurs during the first 20 weeks of pregnancy. It often goes away once a woman is in the second half of her pregnancy. However, sometimes the hyperemesis continues throughout the entire pregnancy, which I am praying to the heavens and the gods, please let this be over by next week, because I just can't, you know, I can't deal with this for a whole 9 months. I mean, you know, you can do what you have to do, but you know what I'm saying. So, they gave me the prescription again, Zofran, and I was on the first thing smoking to fill a prescription. Now, I have a really, really good friend of mine who is a pharmacist, and she, at the time, she was 9 months pregnant with her second baby. And so I called her up, and I was just like, you know, so distraught. I, you know, scared to take the medicine because I don't want it to hurt the baby. And she was just like, "No, it's safe. It's not going to hurt the baby. Take it. Don't suffer, you know, because you're not helping the baby by not eating or drinking. So you're doing more damage to, you know what I'm saying, potential damage by not having any type of nutrients at all." So it's a really, really tiny, I'm going to show y'all. Just is the prescription. I don't want to get too close. This is what it is. Because it has my address and stuff on there, so I'm not going to show y'all. It's a tiny, 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 tiny pill. It's just like this. I don't want to open it because it exposed the pill. This is what it is. They give it to you, and it comes like individually wrapped, and you just peel it off and put it on your tongue, and it dissolves. It tastes like Pepto-Bismol. So you may, if you kind of don't like that kind of taste, you may want to have something really strong, like juice, or me, cranberry. I'm into cranberry juice now. And so it's best to have some cranberry, something really tart that can just eliminate the taste completely. And so I took one of you commented and told me about the gummy prenatals, and these are the gummy prenatals that I'm taking. I love them, but they're uber sweet. And so I have to chase it with water. They're the Vitafusion Prenatal DHA and Folic Acid Gummy Vitamins. And so they taste really good. They're just sweet as hell. So whenever I take the vitamins, I drink like a whole bottle of water. Like I can drink forever, y'all. Because I have this sense of the spitting. I don't swallow a lot, which causes my throat to become like super dry. And so as you can see, I'm constantly sipping, spitting, sipping, spitting. And then when I get tired of the diluted water, I'll just drink a whole bottle of ice cold water, which completely just satisfies me. So that's just pretty much it. Pretty much what I've been going through. I mean, I'm still kicking. I'm still here. I'm eating now, not as much as, you know, I would like to, you know, not as much as I used to, but I mean, I am eating. And we're just hoping within the next few weeks the nausea completely subsides and we can finally enjoy this pregnancy, you know. And every single time I go to the emergency room, they always do a bedside ultrasound, and I've always been able to see the baby, and the baby's, you know, doing well and growing, and so I'm really excited about that. Now next week I'll be 14 weeks. There's a place that we went to that I showed you guys on the video that they do early ultrasounds to find out the gender. Now we were thinking about going ahead and doing that to see if we could see the sex, and so that's going to be another outing that I'm going to take you guys on next week. We're going to see if we can see some genitals, honey. See what baby we're having, and I'll bring my camera along and take y'all along with me on that if they allow. And hopefully next week we'll see if we're having a little boy roper or a little girl roper, and I'll be able to share that with you all. I wanted to do a belly shot because my belly is growing. It's a combination of what I had before and the baby, so it's not 100% accurate, but you know, I never do belly shots, so I want to do one. But of course I have on a camisole. You know, I'm not going to do the, you know, my stomach is not like all that perfect, so you know, I'm not going to like show my, and plus I don't believe in, you know, it's the internet. I love y'all, but it's the internet. And so I don't want to have my, you know, expose my bare skin on camera like that. That ain't cool. So right now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I look like at 13 weeks. Child, I'm trying to skip a week. Oh, I wish. So y'all come on with me. Hopefully we can maintain you guys. Here I am. Alright. Let me turn the light on. Alright, this is me at 14 weeks. You see this little down here starting to round out. I have on shorts. The girl flies in all the way from California. Jump in the sack, but it's not going to stay on the marriage line. On and off separation. Here I am. Say, I know it doesn't work. I mean, if you like one of the doormats, you go to Sears.
Come on, kind of break, so the two of you can get on with your life.
So that's it, guys. So if you enjoy the rest of your week, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or anything you just want to share, let me know. Feel free to share. Let me know. And I will see you guys, God's Willing Life Last, next week. Alright? Bye.